I have a detailed report for you viewers. In this report, I'll try to brief you about ongoing fighting in Amhara region. Some viewers contacted me. They said, Sajid, you don't make use of maps. It becomes difficult for new viewers to understand this conflict. So that is why I have made this video. In this video, I'll try to brief you on the map how Tigray Defense Force entered Amhara region, which cities are under TDF, from which cities TDF has withdrawn, and where is fighting going on between Amhara forces, ENDF, and Tigray Defense Forces inside Amhara region. I do use maps in videos, viewers, but this video is a consolidated sort of report for all viewers, regular viewers and new viewers, to understand the ongoing fighting in Amhara region. At the end of June, viewers, Ethiopian National Defense Force, Eritrean forces, they withdrew, or they had to withdraw from Tigray. And Mekelle and other major towns and cities of Tigray came under the control of TDF. But two zones of Tigray were still under Amhara control. These two zones were part of Tigray when this war started. But these two zones are disputed between Amhara region and Tigray region. So Amhara regional forces did not withdraw from these two regions. These two regions are firstly Western Tigray. You can see here on this map Shire, viewers. This is Shire. And to the west of Shire, Ediramats, Himra, Birkuta, these Kafta, Humra, these areas, these places are inside Western Tigray, which we call Western Tigray. Amhara region says that Western Tigray is no term. This area was part of Amhara region. In 1990, it was annexed by Tigray. Tigray says that in 1830s, this area was part of Tigray. It was annexed by Amharas. Now, Amhara regional forces, they did not withdraw from Humra, Ediramats, Birkuta, other parts of this area, Western Tigray. Tigray Defense Force, after taking control of Mekelle towards the end of June, tried to move towards these areas, towards Ediramats, towards Humera, but it could not penetrate this area, which I would call Western Tigray, because this area was part of Tigray when this war started. Then Tigray Defense Force decided to move towards other disputed territory, and that is Koram, Elamata, the cities and towns to the south of Mekelle city. You can see Koram here. Here TDF made gains. It took control of Koram. It took control of Elamata as well. You can see Elamata here. So TDF took control of southern Tigray. We would call it southern Tigray. And Amhara forces, they had to withdraw from Koram, from Elamata. From here, Tigray Defense Force moved in three directions. Firstly, it moved in eastern direction. To the east of Alamata is Afar, viewers. And TDF tried to move into Afar region towards a key road which connects Ethiopia with Djibouti. Here you can see this road, Samra, Sardo, Mile. TDF tried to move toward this road from Koram, from Elamata. And TDF remained in Afar for more than a month. But here TDF could not make considerable gains, and Tigray Defense Force, they decided to withdraw from Afar after suffering losses. Secondly, TDF moved from Koram, Elamata in western direction towards Vog. You can see Vog, Sikota. These areas are in Amhara region, and we call this zone Vog Hemra zone. Here TDF made gains, and a group was formed by the name of Agao Liberation Front. Agao is an ethnic group residing in this area, and here TDF made gains. Sikota, Vog, and some other places in Vog Himra came under TDF. From Koram, Alamata, TDF moved in southern direction as well into proper Amhara region. Here TDF made gains too. It took control of Vaja, Kobo, and then Vuldia as well. These Kobo, Vuldia are in North Wallo zone. So TDF entered firstly Vog Himra zone of Amhara region, secondly North Wallo zone of Amhara region, where there is Vuldia, Kobo. From Vuldia, TDF moved in western direction. You can see Gubalafto, Kolmask, Gashina. And from Gashina, TDF took control of a city called Lalibela, an important and historic city in North Wallo. So North Wallo came under TDF, North Wallo part of Amhara region. From Gashina, TDF tried to penetrate southern Gondar, South Gondar, Nifas Micha, Gant, Dabre Tabor. TDF managed to reach Dabre Tabor, which is in South Gondar. Target of TDF on this front was this junction, Varata Junction. This is the road, main road, Bahirdar and Gondar Road. TDF wanted to cut off this road. But when TDF got close to Dabre Tabor, a counter-offensive came. TDF withdrew. It had to withdraw. It suffered losses, and it had to withdraw towards Gashina. So from North Wallo, TDF tried to penetrate South Gondar, Dabre Tabor. It failed. It's back in Gashina, though fighting is still underway near Gashina, Filakat, and in some parts of Gayant as well. I have informed in previous videos. Here TDF is trying to move from North Wallo into South Gondar. Now coming back to Voldia, viewers. Voldia, North Wallo, TDF in control of Voldia. From Voldia, TDF tried to move towards South Wallo, Dassi. You can see Dassi. TDF made gains here. Voldia, Marsa. It managed to get close to Dassi. We saw pictures of TDF fighters from this place, Hayek. This is a lake close to Hayek town, Lake Hayek. We saw pictures of TDF fighters from this place, Lake Hayek. But reportedly, TDF has withdrawn from the city. Now it's somewhere close to Marsa. This is Marsa, viewers. TDF is not now close to Dassi. It's close to Marsa. Vuldia still under TDF control. To the east of Vuldia, Hayek, Dassi, this area, it's Afar, viewers. We've been talking about importance of Afar forces. If Afar forces join Amhara forces from east on this front, TDF could come under pressure. So far, Afar forces have not joined Amhara forces on this front. Now, another important front is North Gondar front. Here, TDF tried to enter North Gondar from Mesamre. Mesamre is right on Tigray Amhara border. TDF moved from Mesamre to Ediarke, Zarima, Debark. You can see Debat, you can see Ambajorgis and Gondar. Here on Gondar front, TDF has made 4 offensives so far. It has launched 4 offensives on Gondar so far. Gondar is strategically very significant, viewers. You can see 3 roads going from Gondar, viewers. This road, Gondar, Ambajorgis, Debat, Debark, it goes into Tigray, viewers. Second road is strategically very important. This is Gondar Himra Road. Gondar, Dansha and Himra Road. This road is the link between Gondar and Western Tigray, which TDF wants. TDF wants to cut off these 2 roads, Gondar Debat Road and Gondar Dansha Humera Road. Third road is also very important strategically, Gondar Matimma Road. Matimma is on Sudan Amhara border. TDF has launched so far 3 offensives. 4th is underway on Gondar front. TDF wants to cut off Gondar and Western Tigray, this area, Edi Ramat, Humera, which TDF tried to penetrate from Shire side, but it could not. So the purpose of offensive on Gondar is to take control of Western Tigray and to put pressure upon Amhara region, because Gondar is one of the main places. It's the heart of Amhara region, we can say. Fourth offensive on Gondar is underway. This fourth offensive is coming from the eastern direction, from Sikota. You can see Sikota here. It's coming from places like Amdevak. Amdevak is in Wag Himra. And then Ibnath. You can see Ibnath, Adis Zaman. So this fourth offensive on Gondar Bahirda road, it's coming from eastern direction, from Sikota, Amdevak, and from Ibnath. TDF is not in Ibnath because Amhara forces, they have destroyed a bridge connecting Amdevak with Ibnath. TDF wants to move towards Gondar once again. It's not close to Gondar city. Now you can see here to the west of Gondar, Matimma. It's on Sudan Amhara border. From Matimma border, reportedly Tigray fighters and Kimat militia members, they tried to enter Amhara region, and we saw intense fighting along this road, Akal, Matimma road. We saw fighting in Koara. We saw fighting in Akal, and there is presence of Kimat community here. And reportedly some Kimat community members, they have joined hands with Tigray Defense Force. But this offensive has been repelled by Amhara forces, ENDF, and now this road is flowing. Traffic is moving along this road. Road is open, and this road is under Amhara control. So three roads leading to Gondar, Sudan Gondar Road, Western Tigray Gondar Road, and Mesamre Gondar Road. These are under Amhara control, ENDF control. But TDF is trying, it will try to cut off these three roads. Now let me sum up. TDF wants this area, Western Tigray. It's still not under TDF. TDF has taken back this area, Southern Tigray. It has been retaken by TDF. TDF is not close to Dasi so far. Dasi is in South Wallo. TDF is here in North Wallo. Here. And TDF is trying to move towards Gondar. This is Gondar. Gondar, Debre Tabor, Dasi, Bahirdar, all these places are in Amhara region. This is Afar. TDF has withdrawn from Afar. But Afar has become strategically very important. You can see plain terrain here. TDF was vulnerable to air strikes here. TDF had to withdraw from Afar after suffering losses. If Afar forces join Amhara forces from east on Dasi front, on other fronts, it could be difficult for TDF to counter this onslaught. That is why we saw a statement from TDF yesterday. TDF is addressing the people of Afar that they should not be part of this war now, when TDF has withdrawn from Afar region. Contested areas, Western Tigray, this one, Gondar. From the east, TDF is trying to move towards Gondar. Debre Tabor, once again, TDF is moving towards Debre Tabor from Gashina. And Dasi. TDF is close to Dasi, not city. It has been pushed back from Dasi towards Marsa. Fronts to watch in coming days. Dasi, firstly. Gondar, secondly. Thirdly, Debre Tabor front from Gashina and Afar as well. What will Afar do? Will it remain neutral, or will it join Amhara forces? And Mekelle, proper Tigray. Will ENDF and Amhara forces launch a full-scale invasion of Mekelle, Axom, or not? We'll see in coming days. Thanks for watching.